Hello, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Christine Okusu. Welcome back again to those that have subscribed, and if you haven't yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. Today I'll be doing another reaction to Dimash Kudaibergen. He will be performing song Love is Like a Dream. Like I always say, let's talk and more reaction. And this man right here is the standard of singing. So let's get to it.
Я в глаза твои, как в зеркало смотрюсь. Отражение потерять свое боюсь. Не хочу, чтоб я лишь гостем был в сумраке ночей и судьбе твоей. Я люблю тебя, как любят в жизни раз. Словно солнце в мире не было до нас. От забот и мелких ссор я тебя увел, и ключи от счастья для тебя нашел. Для тебя нашел. Любовь.
The opening is so emotional, vocal fry on point, still having that chest coordination, no glottal attack even if it's starting soft, and even if he wants to do glottal attack is for a purpose. He's painting a color. He's an artist anyway, so he's going to layer up the structures in a way that will also communicate the meaning and how he wants it to be delivered. Igor will be so proud playing alongside this phenomenal singer.
На сон сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю. Я тихим эхом повторю. Любовь похожая на сон.
Gosh, look at the way put the strings through. The strings too. They are also a vehicle for this emotion that his vocals is articulating. Everything is so well balanced. If the sound engineer sucked, would have destroyed this good thing. That's one good thing about having a good sound engineer. Kudos to the sound engineer. Good balance out there. I love the strings and the way the piano, the tone of the piano, and his voice, the way his voice is carrying that emotion, the way everything is sinking. That's one beautiful thing about singing. Like I've said before, you don't need to really understand the language to clearly see the picture and the strokes the artist is conveying. The various elements the person utilizes will help you to get the message. Wow.
Пускай не кончится она. и грусть. Ты сказала, в них я больше не вернусь. Так бывает только в сладком сне, но любовь у нас наяву сейчас. Не в глазах твоих себя не потерял.
So the video freezes. I know I'm not looking at the video. It's the sound I'm after. That falsetto carried a powerful. Let me point out what I like about the falsetto. The legato was uninterrupted in the falsetto, and there was no constriction. You can still hear the open throat there, and there's one thing about slow songs. Slow songs, you are exposed. Your lack of breath management, your lack of proper phrasing, your lack of grounded technique is exposed. You are so much exposed, and in the slow singing, you can hear both that's the melody, the melody, which is the horizontal structure of the music, and at the same time you can hear the vertical structure of the music, talking about the other feelings from the piano, from the strings, from other percussion instruments, like the chime came in sometime in between the music. And still, if you don't have a good vocalist that can carry that melody for a slow and soft section of a music, oh my god, that's going to be a bloody cacophony, a terrible cacophony. His voice is the binder that holds everything together. His voice is soft, but yet it's still sinking to your soul. Oh my god, this guy. If I'm going on and on. Every time he opens his mouth is like to sing. It's like a refresher course. I love the way this I don't know who the composer is. I should have done my due diligence to see who composed this. Love is like a dream. I'm guessing it's Igor, since it's on the piano. That like the rattle sound introduced the next level, the next movement. The music is going to well woven together. This piece is well woven together. I know who else can deliver it like the composer wants it. If not, the smashing. Let's go back, sorry.
Я прощаю одиночество и грусть. Ты сказала, в них я больше не вернусь. Так бывает только в сладком сне, но любовь у нас наяву сейчас. Не в глазах твоих себя не потерять. По разлуке нам любовь не разменять. И немыслимой ценой, и своей мечтой заслужил я это счастье быть с тобой, быть всегда с тобой. Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю. Я тихим эхом повторю, любовь, похожая на сон.
Oh my gosh. Wow. A beautiful piece is beautiful. Then a beautiful piece, well delivered with the right vocalist who understands, who has good musicianship, comes alive. Oh my gosh. At a point, I felt the strings were, of course, enhancing the story, the strokes he was painting at a certain time there when he I'm going to put it somewhere in the screen. I'll go back and I'll put it on the screen so that I have less talk and more enjoyment of this piece. And also it's a learning, it's a class, it's a class for me. Wow.
Твое волшебное люблю. Я тихим эхом повторю, любовь похожая на сон. Счастливым сделала мой дом. Но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится.
Crazy. I'm going to we're going to mention the music elements on the screen, but let's go to the vocal element. That's crazy. That while he went to about three voices, his tenor voice, then the falsetto, and then the female voice, and he went through this vowel in one breath with different voices, but still not compromising freedom here. There was no constriction. He was not compromising that. He was not coloring the coloring the transitions between these voices with the throat as some to, which is absolutely wrong. Oh my gosh. His throat is opened. Let's just wait for here. Unlike how we were taught, I'm going to go back to that again. We're taught, and that is so wrong, that your tip of your tongue should be behind your lower teeth. That's a recipe for causing a lot of issues for you as a singer, because the tongue, look at the Dimash tongue. I'm going to play back. The tip of his tongue was retracted, and he had that yawning embouchure, and there was freedom in his jaw. Now, if you put the tip of your tongue stiffly, like you want to place it position behind your lower teeth, the base of the tongue is going to interrupt the pharyngeal space you ought to have. And that's one thing I love about Dimash. Apart from here, Dimash and Diana Kudaibergen, apart from listening to how they are executing their technique, I like to see, I like to watch, I like to see his embouchure, I like to see his tongue, I like to see his jaw, I like to see his diaphragmatic movement. I like to just watch him to see how he's doing it. Like I said, with Dimash, it's a class. It's like a refresher class. Wow. I'll go back so that for those of you who have erroneously followed that rule of the teeth of your tip of your tongue should be behind your lower teeth. Please, is it? Let's go forward.
Счастливым сделала мой дом. Но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится. Любовь, похожая счастливым сделала мой дом. Но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится.
I love all the musical elements in this song. I love all the musical elements in this song. He's like singing the da capo aria, but this is not the capo this time. He's going to like the second movement, and he went with an entirely different interpretation and emotion. Okay, a quick side on here. There's nothing. One of the most beautiful things to see is an orchestra that plays so well with similar motion. I I I love the sight of it, that similar motion. I really love it. That's an aside. Now let's quickly go back to that point that there was a bounce there to really emphasize the stress on those notes from the orchestra, and then to that the orchestra, they were having that stress on those notes, dun, 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 the bounce there to really give weight to what he was singing on top. Remember I said slow songs exposes you can hear both the horizontal melodic structure, and as well as the vertical melodic structure and dynamics, everything that is happening. So at that point where the orchestra bounces, it gives that full rounded dark emotion to what was happening in the melody. As a singer, you should not just be oblivious of what is happening to every other instrument playing, filling in, because you are one with everything. And I love this about Dimash, pays attention to detail. Anyway, he's well studied, so he'll pay attention to detail. Standard of singers. This particular song is a masterclass anyway. Can you see?
Браво!
Bravissimo,
Потрясающий тандем.
maestro.
Невероятная
Bravo, 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 bravissimo, maestro. I'm not the one that sang, oh, but I'm fanning myself. You know that kind of sympathetic raised heartbeats. Like when I see somebody run so fast and I wish I can run that fast, and I'm not the one that run that fast, I find myself panting. Or someone who can dance very well and they dance for hours. On behalf of that person, I'm actually tired. I'm not the one that did this crazy long full sustained sound till the end that had equal tonal quality, equal weight till the very end of that note. I'm not the one that did that. I'm merely watching it. I broke into a sweat. Dimash. Very good technique here. And I love the awakening we are having in music. I hope this is not just restricted to YouTube. I really pray that those mediocre artists out there wake up, because I have a dream that one day music is going to return back to the glory where we do not have no more selling of, how do I put this nicely without sounding offensive, of the distractions, of the gimmicks, like I always say, but the authentic musicianship in it, not just beats, not just the portrayal of. Let me just stop there so that I don't offend anybody. But this is good music, and I really hope one day that people will wake up to demand for quality for their money and for their ears and for their eyes, because there are some things I'll watch, I'll be like, oh my god, I wasted my eyeballs watching that, and some things I'll listen to like, my ears have suffered, and some by mistake I might click on it on YouTube, I'm like, oh, my data. So you understand what I'm saying. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to let you know when I upload such videos. And I like more suggestions. I have a lot already saved on Dimash. I am enjoying this journey. It affords me opportunity to learn as well. It affords me opportunity to grow, especially in the comment section. I learn a lot. Thank you so much. And please subscribe to Dimash's channel if you haven't yet subscribed to. That'll be a whole lot of injustice if you do not subscribe to him. So till we see you again, be safe out there. Peace, love, and joy.